Mastercraft on the beat.
Original Mr. Flavor. Every day na party. Every day.
Hey guys, so for today I'm using the Magic palette from JUVIA'S place. And now I'm just lining my eye with my e.l.f. lining tape. For my base, I'm using my Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C11. And I am not setting my concealer. So for the first shade, I'm taking this red and I am blending this right above my crease with a fluffy crease brush. And as you can see, I'm blending it out into a wing shape. So I'm using my normal crease and then I'm flicking it out into a wing. For the next shade, I'm using this deep purple and I'm applying this directly into my crease, following that exact same shape. So to blend those two colors together, I'm taking this fluffy brush that has a little bit of the purple on it, and I'm blending this right above my crease where the purple is to melt those two colors together. Now I'm taking this warm brown shade and I'm applying this right above the red color to kind of diffuse the red out and soften it up a little bit. So I did notice my purple became a little muted, so I decided to go back in with my crease brush and apply a little bit more purple and blend it out with my blending brush.
For this my party, man ya plenty oh. I said for this my party, you go chop plenty oh.
Now for the more concentrated part, I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape concealer and I'm carving out my crease, going right above my crease line and taking slow, gentle strokes because I don't want to mess this up. Now when I get to the point to where my crease dips, I am following that same guideline, but I am not dragging it all the way to the tape line. I stop about halfway through. Now for the outer corner, I'm taking this deep blue and I am blending this right on the outer edge into my concealer. Here I'm just going back in with my concealer and I'm cleaning my lines back up. Now taking the nude shade and the silver shade, I am placing these onto my eyelids. But first I start off with the nude shade to set the concealer. That way my concealer doesn't get everywhere when I'm trying to apply the silver. And if you're wondering, no, it's not going to mute the silver shade. As you can see on my other eye, it's still very pigmented.
supposed to throw it. I don't know God there, yeah. You're supposed to throw it. Who's your daddy? Too much money, oh. Follow your leader, one, two.
Now that my eyelid color is on, I'm just going back in to that indigo blue shade, and I'm blending this into my eyelid color. Next, I'm just taking my Tarte Sex Kitten liner, and I am just lining my lash line. Now that my eyeshadow is done, I'm just taking my tape off, and I'm going to go in with my mascara. It is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. So for lashes, I am using my Ardell 251s. These are my absolute favorites. I almost always use these. Moving on to face, I am using my e.l.f. Soothing Primer to prep my skin for my foundation. If you know me, then you already know I'm using my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I have absolutely been loving this foundation since it's launched. It literally stays on all day, stays matte, and does not transfer. So for my concealer today, I'm using my Urban Decay All Nighter, and I like to work with this concealer in sections because it dries extremely fast. Not only that, but I've also been enjoying using it with a dense flat top brush instead of a sponge. It just blends out effortlessly, and it looks a lot better than a sponge would blend it out.
I like it when you do sharp, back it and I like it na niko sharp. My yo yo changu changama, my yo yo usije kudanganya. The way you wanna roll it na take on my heart, and I can't control it na take on mwenza. Hasade ate asanyonga unite ate. That's my baby, time to party, oh yeah, mama, oh my sister, oh my baby, time to party, yeah, your body, sweetie, sweetie, and your fine face, pretty, the way you want, you be naughty, and your backside, Aliko de here. Supposed to throw it. I don't know God here.
So to set my concealer, I'm using my Dermablend setting powder, and I'm just taking this with a fluffy pointed brush, and I'm just patting this into my concealer. So going back into my eyes, I am using my indigo shade, and I am placing this into my waterline. I'm also taking that red shade and blending that on the edge of the waterline. Now I'm just taking mascara and I'm placing a little bit on my lower lashes. So to contour, I am taking my Anastasia bronzer, and I'm just going to place this all over the hollows of my face. To highlight, I'm using my Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter.
Move your body, no time for story, where my woman, we supposed to the party, no time to check time, everybody.
Lastly, I forgot to insert a clip of me putting my lipstick on, but you can use a dark lip or a light lip. I decided to go with a lighter lip, but this is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed and love this tutorial. Don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you. Bye.